Lin Xie often dreamed of a mental hospital, but he could never manage to open it no matter what. On this day, Lin Xie was attacked by monsters. Just when his life was hanging by a thread, Lin Xie finally managed to open the door. When 2 rays of golden light poured into his eyes, Lin Xie became the earthly agent of Michael, the king of angels. With the power of the divine, he easily killed the monster. After Lin Xie returned home, he used his consciousness to enter the mental hospital. When Lin Xie observed his surroundings, the vibrations in the walls guided his direction. After Lin Xie passed through the mist, he discovered it was very quiet here. He came to the ward area, and stopped in front of a patient room. Suddenly, 6 different patterns appeared in Lin Xie's mind. But what puzzled him was that no matter how hard he tried, the door just wouldn't open. Then he tried all 4 doors behind him, but still couldn't open them. When Lin Xie came to the last door, the moment his hand gripped the door handle, golden patterns appeared. The instant he opened the door, the golden magical patterns suddenly disappeared. Behind the door was another world, darkness shrouded over a blue sea. In the center of the ocean sat a woman wearing a golden silk dress. She then turned her sharp gaze toward Lin Xie. The next second, the patient room suddenly returned to its original state. But what was even stranger was that, when he had just entered the room, golden magical patterns suddenly spread around the woman, covering the entire patient room. At the same time, a piece of information entered Lin Xie's mind. It turned out the woman's name was Nyx. She was one of the 5 founders of ancient Greek mythology, and also the mother of all gods. People called her the goddess of night, and Lin Xie's mission was to treat Nyx's mental problems. At this time, Nyx's treatment progress was 0%. Lin Xie leaned close to her ear and called softly. Nyx suddenly woke up, and then began talking to herself.
终于找到你了，我的孩子。
However, her target wasn't Lin Xie. Nyx treated all the objects around her as her own children. In order to treat Nyx, Lin Xie looked up vast amounts of information, and finally determined that Nyx suffered from severe delusional disorder, unwilling to wake up from her own fantasy. After Lin Xie gave her medicine, Nyx's consciousness gradually recovered, and she also remembered that sad past. Tears slid down her face, because Lin Xie had lacked maternal love since childhood. He couldn't help but embrace her.
母亲，我回来了。
塔纳图斯，你终于回来了。
As a golden tear fell, Nyx's treatment progress also reached 3%, meeting the reward conditions. Random extraction of Nyx's divine abilities began. The pointer slowly rotated and stopped on Starry Night Dancer. As long as it's nighttime, speed, strength, endurance, and recovery abilities are all 5 times normal. He can also communicate with nocturnal creatures.